What's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 4, day 2 of Barbell Brigade Power Building. Start off with our secondary deadlift exercise, which is, of course, pause speed pulls, and moved up to 235 pounds for our 5 triples. Yay. I belted up for these. I didn't really think about it, honestly, when I was in the session. I was like, I'm deadlifting, I just put on a belt. I might continue to do this. Why not make it as close to comp as possible? Given the fact that basically the way that I'm justifying this is I'm like, okay, I'm going to practice my setup. I'm going to practice my first reps, and I'm pausing at the knee. And that's where I'm like my problem area, because I complained about this last time, but I'll complain about it again. And I'll probably complain about it every single time we have this stupid exercise. I don't really feel like this carries over very well. And speed pulls in general are just something that I really wouldn't prescribe unless speed was a component of your training, which for me it's not. I only care about size and force production. So speed pulls are literally a waste of time. It's basically just to deload in the middle of the week, which, whatever. I mean, you could have just given me a better variation, but I digress. I'll try not to complain about these every single week, but no promises. But yeah, 235, very easy, no problem whatsoever. Went up to assisted pull-ups, kept my, I think it was minus 95 pounds from last week, kept that. And I don't really know how I feel about these. You know, to be honest, guys, I'm thinking about rotating this one out because obviously I can't do any regular pull-ups, but I just feel like these don't carry over to the pull-ups as much, and they also don't build the lats as well as like a certain types of lat pull downs, because I feel like I can get a better stretch at the top from like a mag grip, and I can get better range of motion at the bottom from like a Y grip. And this is kind of like the worst of both worlds, because the range of motion stops at certain points based on how the machine is. So I don't know, if I don't make a lot of progress on these in like the next week or two, I might just take them out. I feel like I'm cheating, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that for a second. Not really feeling the assisted pull-ups, and I hate that I have to do them. It's like such a fucking buzzkill, you know? It's like, I'm so fat I have to do assisted pull-ups. Dumbbell rows are going good. Row in the 90s here. I'm thinking about the fact that my grip is a little bit on the holding me back side. I was thinking about using the Versa grips, but I am conscious of the fact that I'm using the Versa grips for a decent amount of stuff, and I don't want my grip to atrophy. So I might consider, if I do end up using the Versa grips, to supplement my grip training with some sort of like weighted carries, which is something that I've always wanted to do. But I do not want to have my rows especially held back because of grip, because I need a massive back. Like I just need it. It's for so many things. Moving on to the single arm lat pull downs here, 65 pounds for 2 sets of 10. Do love the single arm variation. Really not much to say. These are pretty straightforward. Just pulling down with one arm. I'm almost back to my peak strength on these, so I'm really happy with how these exercises are progressing. But yeah, after this we did the cable Superman curls, also single arm, and let me tell you, I still don't really love this exercise. This day is full of exercises I'm not a huge fan of. I'm noticing that as a theme for this day in particular. But, I kind of like them a little bit better than the first day. Like, they do feel nice, and they get me a decent pump, and I've only done them twice, so I can't really complain super hard. I just kind of don't see the point. Like, why wouldn't we just do a regular cable curl, and what's the benefit of doing it this way versus at your side, because the motion is kind of the same? I don't know. I'm sure it's got something to do with strength curves and fucking biomechanics or whatever, but that's too nerdy for me. After this, we did some chair knee raises, which I did not record, and that concludes another successful workout of the Barbell Brigade Power Building program. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.